selamat datang kembali di channel saya. Seperti biasa, saya kemudian Genshin Impact yang kemarin sudah sampai di persembunyian ya. Udah kabur, udah nyusup ke gereja, kaburnya ke sini. Malah ke sini anjir. Nah, ya jelas mereka curiga aja.
What would you like?
Aku suka minuman. Terima kasih. Oke, udah pagi teman-teman. Kita ke atas.
Master Diluc, have you seen two thieves around?
What happened? Why have you mobilized so many guards?
Haven't you heard, Master Diluc? Two thieves are trying to steal the Holy Lyre.
Huh? How odd.
Isn't it? The Holy Lyre is a treasure that was played by the god of animal themselves. Such a precious piece of cultural...
Why would one want to steal something they can't sell off? Would pay better to steal from my sellers.
Huh?
Sorry, off topic. Believe they headed that way.
Understood. Thank you, Master Diluc.
Kasih tahu dong.
Today, I think I'll have a glass of...
You can put down that bottle you stole from behind the counter.
something cold.
Right. I want answers.
Let me finish my drink first. I'll pay you. Well, with a performance.
It's not about money. You seem too young to be drinking.
No need to worry. When I started drinking, you were still... you want to ask, who's this? Am I right? He is Master Diluc, the boss of... the owner of this tavern. He's very famous. By the way, his dandelion wine is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Although most of the time I can only afford a bottle or two.
I just heard about some thieves from the guards. For the record, I like your guts for trying to steal the Holy Lyre de Hamel. Even if you are fools. But we don't often get to see people like you.
It wasn't us that stole it. The real thief is still out there.
This is the hotshot of the Knights of Favonius. Why would someone so aspiring steal Mondstadt's sacred treasure?
Hotshot? Oh, so it's you. So, you and the Bard are close friends? Well, despite only being a passing traveler, you still offered your help to Mondstadt in its time of need. A shame you joined the Knights. The Knights of Favonius. Inefficient right from beginning to end. And towards the Fatui, weak and conservative.
Oh.
Forget it. I don't feel like talking about it.
Seems you don't really like the Knights of Favonius.
Just differences in approach is all. I have my own hopes for this city. Now, answers. Why did you steal the Holy Lyre?
You sure you want to know? It could implicate you in the affairs of the Knights of Favonius.
That's fine. I somehow always end up implicated in their affairs.
If I tell you the story with a performance, will you believe me?
It depends. I'll make my own judgment.
Yeah.
Then will I get paid?
Your reward will range from anywhere between 5 Mora and the Holy Lyre. It all depends on your story.
Very well. Let me put on a show.
Iya. Cerita dimana dari naga langit yang maha beracun untuk mengenal saat dia terbangun sudah tidak mengenalinya.
What did I just witness?
Baru
This is confidential information.
Why? Perhaps the winds are changing. What say you, Master Diluc?
Interesting. Give me some time. I'll organize some contacts. Outlander, as one of the knights, it seems you're not a suspect. Blonde is the only description on the wanted poster. You should be safe. As for the Bard, however, it'd be better if you stayed in the tavern.
No problem. I like taverns.
Okay. Let's meet here tonight after the tavern closes.
Oke. Di belakang layar tinggalkan tavern. Keluar nih. Tunggu sampai teman tutup navigasi. Oke. Masa nungguin anjir. Start. Bisa nukeran ya? Kita nuker dulu. Nukerin satu lagi. Kita nyepin ya, nyepin. Satu aja. Gue pengennya sini nih. Ya udah ini 10 kali. Ini apa nih? Semoga dapat. Iya, buku. Buku lagi. Terus ada bintang 4-nya 1 ya. Masa nggak dapat gitu. Nah, dapat sibat lah, apa-apa. Yang penting punya maginya 1.
We have a few specials today at Angel Share.
Bisa ganti sama ini.
Wish me luck.
Berserker udah ada. Sinyal ganti sama si Pyro gitu. Ya ini aja.
In the name of the princessin.
Gunakan coba.
Take a look.
Anything the knights can do for you? Go ahead and pick up some
Wait.
Let's dance.
Gue suka anjir.
La da 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 da.
Nih namanya. Menit ya. Nah. Yes, seneng banget dapat ini baru.
When I was adventuring in the Ashen Sea.
Ya udah kita musuhin ya.
Jules from
Jam
Mihoyo.
berapa?
Come take a look.
Lupa.
La da 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 da.
Nah, darat.
You're here.
Iya,
Wait, you're...
Len. Kamu Jin?
Well, first of all, I contacted more than one person. Secondly, she came here as Jean herself, not as the acting Grandmaster. A Jean you would never see, even as an honorary knight.
What a surprise. I heard about the Holy Lyre, but I never suspected it was you. So, the sound of the Holy Lyre can purify Storm Terror and return it to normal? Is that true?
That's right. Your honorary knight is putting themselves on the front line to try and resolve this Storm Terror issue. Now that's the hot shot of the Knights of Favonius I'm talking about.
Feels like we're breaking the law, though.
I understand this kind of absurd explanation is hard to believe. But we can ask the bard to play the song again to try and persuade...
I believe you.
To persuade our stubborn command... What?
I can't think of any reason for Dvalin's betrayal, given it was once one of the Four Winds. However, if it was poisoned in the battle over Mondstadt all those years ago, and then corrupted by the Abyss Mage after it woke up, we can't really blame it. But as acting Grandmaster, I obviously cannot make such a statement publicly. Diplomatic pressure from the Fatui makes it hard for us to seek a peaceful resolution to the Storm Terror issue. People would think I've lost grip on the gravity of the situation. That's why I can only do this in private.
That's one of the reasons I don't like the Knights of Favonius. What surprises me is that you would believe in Outlanders so easily.
My cautious and meticulous superior, even you trust him, don't you, sir?
I already told you not to call me sir. Never mind.
Senior.
We don't...
Wow.
Juniornya
This is
ini si
really
Jin yang
awkward.
udah Grandmaster, berarti dia lebih...
I have a rough idea of where the Holy Lyre de Hamel is.
Nice recovery. She's really talented at changing the subject.
The conflict between Mondstadt and Snezhnaya stems from the conflict between the Seven Nations and their respective gods. The cryo-gods Fatui seem to be after the Animo god's power.
Ini kayak kalau tugas.
Right. If the Knights of Favonius publicly prevented an attempt on Dvalin's head, the only other way to affect the Animo god's power is to take the Holy Lyre.
The number of Fatui that have come to Mondstadt is far from limited. I've already managed to coerce a few...
Diluc has determined that the Holy Lyre is not being held in the Goth Grand Hotel. I imagine they don't want to leave something stolen in a place where it could be so easily found.
Paimon gets it. If too much of a scene gets made, then it becomes a big diplomatic issue.
Iya.
Such is the diplomacy between the Seven Nations. Outlander, ready to go?
Oke, I'm ready.
Jean just said the Fatui are trying to take Dvalin's power for the Cryo God. I fear this might fall short of their true intentions.
Sebagai tempat persembunyian
I think they intend to use Barbados' connection to the wind to draw him out.
Fatui itu yang perkumpulan gelap itu bukan? Oke, kita ke situ.
Just like Lisa traced the source of the storm to the temples.
Bukan
The
aja.
god...
Oh, di sini. Oke, untung dah ini. Untung dah pernah ke situ gitu. Teleport poinnya ada.
Oh,
Forget it. I don't like having to pry. Here, take this.
What is it?
A disguise to protect your identity. Put it on before you run into the Fatui. Unfortunately, there's still one of Mondstadt's allies. At least that's the facade we're maintaining. Our actions are going to get them stirred up. Better to not
Sini,
implicate
di
yourself
bawah.
on a personal
Oh
level.
iya. Solo. Butuh pyro nggak? Oh iya tulisannya. Main pyro. Si ice ganti jangan-jangan lah. Ini aja. Harus punya pyro 1 karakter anjir. Pengen karakter yang baru sih. Kok pakai dia? Sword master. Oh. Ini pyro. Banyak gua tadi pakai yang itu. Ayo cepetan, gua belum lihat kiri kanan. Hey, hampir jatuh.
Exorcism uses thaumaturgy and martial arts to conquer evil. There are other means to the same end, but they are not the true way.
Tadi maaf temenan, gua ke air dulu.
One! No! Don't eat me! You're human?
Yeah.
The entire floor's defenses have been broken. I thought it was the Abyss Order attacking. How did you guys know the liar's here? The place it's being kept is locked up tight. If you're after the key, keep going further into the ruins. But don't come after me. I don't know which one of the guards has it, but I'm sure you can find the guards and find...
This guy looks like he's about to wet himself.
You just worry about yourselves. One of the 11 is already in Mondstadt. Signora, when she gets her hands on you, she's gonna string you up and torture you. When that time comes, don't you dare say a word about me.
Did he say Senora? What a strange name.
Number 8 of the 11 goes by the name Senora. The fact that the Fatui can run amok across the 7 nations like they do is entirely because of the 11. We need to act quickly before she gets wind of what's going on.
Okay. Let's go. Berapa nih? Banyak ya. Bisa dibagi gitu. Kasihan dia nih. Kita kasih makan dulu. Oke. Ini. Hey.
Who are you? How'd you get... Never heard of that associate. What are you lot doing here? That lie's way too obvious. You really haven't got... And just how do you Okay. Okay, sounds like a plan. All right, but I don't have the key, unfortunately. You'll have to ask...
He says the key isn't here. Shall we try another room?
Okay. Ini weaknessnya apa ya, elektrik? Misalnya kalau elektrik itu angin weaknessnya. Coba pakai silen. Iya, weaknessnya angin. Kalau listrik.
Seems like we turned this room inside out, but no key. Time to move on to another room.
Oke, siap Paimon. Di belakang. Kayaknya di atas sana deh. Oh. Ini gua mau ke atas dulu. Pakai ini.
Force my blade. for judgment.
Seems like we turned this room inside out, but no key. Time to move on to another room. There's one room left that we haven't tried. Surely the key must be in there.
Mana? Ini ya kayaknya.
Who are you? What are you doing here? Did you already beat all the other guards?
Iya gua udah itu.
What? I'm not scared of you. A debt collector will come to my aid.
Mana?
Fine. Not like I have a choice anyway. All right. You're free to go. I have the key here. You can head in from the hall outside, but don't tell anyone that it was me who gave you the key.
Ada key, oke. Si ceweknya nih. Betulnya markasnya gede banget. Bukan trap nih. Balik ke atas.
Where did you rats scurry out from? Señora's not going to tolerate this kind of interference in our affairs. So I'll be the one to take care of you. Save her the trouble of having to deal with you herself.
Mana nih musuhnya? Wes, kaget gua anjir.
Swift and merciful.
Karena lo. Muter-muter. Mantul.
No escape.
Nggak ngepek nih, nggak ngepek lama. Wes, anjir sakit cuy. Hilang kamu. Mantap.
Swift and merciful.
Balikin. Oh, ada pelindungnya dong. Mana anjir?
No escape.
Wes. Mau ngapain lu? Wah, jangan. Oke.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Insubordination.
Oh, efeknya gini ini. Kayak racun gitu ya.
Prepare yourself.
Oke.
By royal decree.
Semakin udah open nih.
No escape.
Yes. Oh, kelihatan.
Swift and merciful.
Wow. Mamam. Bagus juga. Kok kombonya kayak gimana? Bam, oke. One hit ini. Oh.
Can't run from death.
Mengejar bayangan.
Finally, the liar is back in safe hands.
Weh, gua pakai
Where did
topeng
that
ini.
guy go, though? He was here a second ago.
Señora is going to end you. The songs bards sing of your demise will be so terrifying. The people of Mondstadt will never sleep again for the nightmares they give them.
Big talk for a guy who still ran off in the end. Shit.
Kosong nyaring bunyinya ya. Bawah Oh, dari kembali ke dari. Oke. Oke. Mana ya? Nah. Bawah tempat biasa. Ya bumi.
Come in, take a seat.
Go ahead and pick up some new pieces for the show.
Will protect you.
Welcome back. This is the Holy Lyre. You managed to retrieve it. The pattern of flowing wind carved on the rosewood, and the strings still feel cool to the touch, too.
What do you think, Venti? Can you summon Dvalin?
Although this lyre is the real thing, I doubt that it's going to work. As you can see, the lyre has been through 1,000 years of history. It's in this condition, you couldn't play music fit for even Diluc's tavern with it.
Bards fight to get on the stage of my tavern. Don't make assumptions.
Is that really important right now, Master Diluc? And you! Did you just borrow the Holy Lyre to play music for drunkards to hear? What do you mean?
Anyway, we won't be able to call Dvalin with it. The lyre itself is fine, but the strings... You're up, Outlander. Relax, it's not broken. It's just that the intensity of its animo power has greatly diminished. Do you still have Dvalin's teardrop crystal with you?
Iya masih.
Great! Try to use it on the Holy Lyre.
Gini. Nah. Oh iya anjir.
It worked as expected.
This youthful glow.
Praising yourself? Really?
I was talking about the Holy Lyre.
Thanks to our traveler friend having purified the crystal, the Holy Lyre won't continue to lose power. That said, its power is far from replenished. It'd be great if we could get more tears. I can surmise that Dvalin will already be crying, suffering alone in some deserted place.
Poor baby.
This is not something that an honorary knight can accomplish alone. I will mobilize the rest of the knights to assist. When you get the teardrop crystal, please let our honorary knight perform the purification process.
Heroes supporting each other and setting out on a journey together. How exciting! Let me come up with a song for you.
Is that all you're going to do? Just sing?
Wouldn't be much of a bard if I didn't, now would I?
You're so cheeky. You deserve an ugly nickname. Oh, Paimon knows. From now on, you'll be known as Tone Deaf Bard.
Pengamen. Oke
This
teman-teman.
search reminds me of a feud I once had with the
Mungkin
Fatui.
untuk video kali ini sampai di sini dulu
6 months ago, a thief stole treasure from the East Temple of the Four Winds.
Whoa, what was it? A cup used by Barbados?
Now, although if such a thing existed...
Halo teman-teman, jangan lupa untuk like video ini, komentar juga, share, dan jangan lupa subscribe sama tombol loncengnya diaktifin biar gak ketinggalan. Terima kasih, dan sampai jumpa di next video.